Yes, hello, hi, and welcome to this new moon in Sagittarius
Hello,
presentation.
hi.
How are we feeling?
By the way, as we're recording this right now, it's 11:11.
Shut up. Is it? Yes, I
Yes,
love that.
it is.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh no, I just realized my notes are in the presentation. Sorry, can we start again? 5 minutes.
It's okay if the notes are there.
Oh, yeah, of course. Sorry, I'm an idiot. Don't ignore me. Oh, yay, 11, 11.
I think good.
Oh my God, I'm feeling this one. I think because I've come off the back of the full moon in Gemini, and that's my sun. And
Mhm.
now we're going straight into new moon in Sag, and that's my rising. I've just been getting battered, like, and it's been in the first and seventh house for the full moon, and first and seventh house for this moon. Something about the sort of symmetry and like my crazy birth chartness. So it's just all been like my how I'm present to the world, my appearance, first house, and then seventh house is like spouses and exes and partnerships of all kinds. So yeah, I've been through the ringer, but we're here. We're still here. We still show out for y'all. We always come with the full moon and the new moon, regardless of what's going on. And we love our little community. So thank you for being here.
I'm always excited. Like honestly, this is the best part of the week when we come on the phone and we're like,
Yeah, man, for sure. Yeah, I need this. It's like therapy. So we've got our lovely new moon in Sag. Oh, you know who we are by now, but we're Black Queen of Pentacles, Amu Clarity, Free Birth Doula over here, Rain Lawrence. Should we introduce, or I think people got it by now, huh? Unless you got
hi, it's us again.
us again, unless there's something new to add, then yeah, it's us again. So when the moon is in Saggy, what Saggy placements have you got, Amu? Do you know? Have you got a lot of Sag or no?
No, I know I do have some. I'm not sure where it is though. I haven't checked this out.
Okay, well, that's a good time to plug. If you don't already have it and you know your birth time, date, and place, then jump on Google. Other search engines do exist, and just type in free birth chart, put all the info in, and then that will tell you everything you need to know. And that's when your journey into this galaxy really begins, because it's like so deep in it. There's so much.
For real. And you know what? I kind of want to mention Discord now that we talk about it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, fine.
Because I did work on because all right, so we have this Discord group chat that we're trying to put on board or however you want to say this. Basically, we're trying to build a community on Discord where we could exchange more information, more private things that we don't share out there. And when I say private thing, I'm not talking about what my cat did last night, of course. More witchy stuff, you know. But anyways, so basically I've been working on a demystify your birth chart document. So whenever someone would reach in or subscribe to the community, because there will be a small fee. So you would be granted with this demystify your birth chart. So you would effectively need your time, place, and date of birth if you want to have this gift.
Yes, I'm looking forward to that document too, because yeah, it's like it's very easy to get the information, but it's not so easy to know what to do with that information and how to interpret it. And it's like, yeah, there's a whole, you could spend a lifetime learning about this stuff and still
Yeah.
be like, wonder what that means. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that too. So yeah, the Discord, we don't have the QR code up yet because it's just all a little bit still in process, in production, but it will be up soon. So grab that when you can. But yeah,
Yeah.
Sachi, I can tell you this much. Sagi is a fire sign. Oh, maybe you know if it's, because I didn't look that up yet, if it's cardinal or mutable or that sort of thing. But I know it's fire. And so they get bored easily. They have a lot of passion and talent, and it's associated with deep learning. Like, so Gemini is more associated with like knowing a little bit about a lot, jack of all trades kind of. Whereas Sag is like they want to get one topic and like drill down and know everything there is to know about that topic. So we love Saggy fire sign, but when the new moon is there, it's a chance to step back and look at the bigger picture. So not all the finer details, but like more broad. So I think it's a really nice moon to have this time of year when we're all sort of winding down and taking a time to reflect on 2023 and look at the bigger goals for the upcoming year. It's a nice time to do that with this moon.
Yeah, I really resonate with this when you think about it. I feel like it's more about having choices and taking the right decision, or yeah, I put it there so you can see it.
This is like just real time.
Yeah,
she's dope. She's dope.
So yeah, the Sag vibe, it's like, you know how you have different options, but what would be the best option? What would be the best out, like where do you have to go to reach the best outcome, basically? So it's this kind of neutral energy of, yes, walking with passion, but also being aware that like how bright the fire you have to be, or how much fuel you have to put in there, like being reasonable in all aspects, basically.
Right. Yeah, I totally resonate with that. Apologies, I'm just confused now. Do you want me to be sharing the screen or no? Is it better if I just stop share and just have us two?
Yeah, you don't have to share the screen.
Yes. Okay, sorry. I'm so confused about how we're doing this because we've tried so many different ways to do it.
Yeah,
So
I mean, because you said you was gonna do an edit, so
uh-huh.
you can put our face over the presentation.
Right, okay, grand. Okay. So as long as I know Wagwan ish. Cool. So this like Amu's just thrown this great document as well, which you'll probably get when you pay subscription to join the Discord. And it shows us that Sagittarius is also mutable. So it's got this flow and this capacity or tendency toward just like change. Adaptation. Yes, thank you. That's the word. Fab. And then what else to say? Oh yeah, so we've got this Neptune clash. So on this new moon on the 12th of December, it clashes with Neptune, the planet of deception and confusion and chaos. And the same thing happened 6 months ago with the new moon in Gemini. So because Gemini is opposite Sagittarius, when something happens in Gemini, it often recurs 6 months later, but in Sagittarius. And that's why I love I'm obsessed with my birth chart at the moment because it's got
so basically you have like 2 cycles per year, kind of.
And it kind of makes sense that I'm a Gemini and this is cycling on, like,
and it's the two phase,
the twins, the duality. It like happens in one sign and then it happens in the next, and it's always like half a year apart. It's bizarre.
I love it.
Love it. So if there was some confusion or deception so I'm trying to think so it was around mid-June, when it was in Gemini. So if you journal, which I am obsessed with, look back around June 12th, June 15, and see what was going on. And if there was some kind of deception or confusion or chaoticness, there might be a revival of that with this new moon. But also it could come full circle and have like resolution of that situation. So yeah, just a heads up. I don't know how it's going to play out for you in your life. Obviously it will be different for everybody, but maybe drop it in the comments below, like what was going on for you in June and what's recurred now in December.
Well, what was going on for me in June is me going up Canada.
Oh, really?
And I mean, now we're in December. I'm still in Jamaica, guys, don't worry. But I still travel around the country. So right now I'm not in Negril, I'm in Ochi. So
Travel for sure. And Geminis are renowned for their short trips. We love short trips, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
Amazing. And there's also with the Neptune clash, when Neptune kind of, what is the word, goes forward and kind of wakes up on this cycling journey that it goes through on December 6th. So that was yesterday, wasn't it? I think. Yeah. It gives us this higher octave of love. So it's an important moment where like a veil lifts and the fog clears and you might have realizations and things falling into place and your dreams might come true instead of like having this foggy rose tinted hope that they might happen. It's like they actually materialize and are realized with this energy of Neptune. So yeah, enjoy.
Yes, please.
Yes, please. I love some of that.
You say enjoy, I say full joy.
Enjoy that. Yeah, I like that. I think December 6th, I was on, well, I am still on a electric vehicle maintenance course. And yeah, that is very like practical and hands-on and down to earth. So, you know, it's not necessarily what I dream of when I think of like, you know, everything like my heart desires, but dreams are made of like concrete action, aren't they? You know, you can't become something without doing the tiny minutiae work to get to where you want to be. So
Yeah, you have to start with the first step.
exactly, makes total sense. So it's ruled by Jupiter, Sagittarius, which is nice. It's the planet of good fortune, possibility, expansion, and joy. So yeah, you can imagine that rulership coming in with the new moon, which also has potential for like setting new intentions and getting clear on goals and yeah,
New
just
beginnings, opportunity. Yeah, all of these have potential to grow.
absolutely. So that's the ruler. There's also a nice Mars Chiron harmonization happening. So Mars is often associated with like war and fire and conflict, but also like passion and drive and like the kind of warfare of like, no, I'm not taking that, I'm not taking that, I'm not having that, I'm going here. So when it comes in harmony with Chiron, which is the wounded healer, it's like a small planet which is associated with this wounded healer, it's got a really nice possibility for healing. So anyone, well, I mean, I think we probably all are on our healing journeys, will find this new moon has like just a gentler process. So if you're doing any healing, whether it be spiritual, physical, emotional, yeah, take this new moon as a sort of driving point for that, because it's a good, you know, it's all harmonized and lined up nicely for that.
Yeah, that sounds good. I mean, it's so aligned with the end of the year. You know how right now I'm working on my 2024 yearly reading. So it's like planning for the time ahead and like looking back at what happened this year.
Ooh, is that going to be available to our Discord members, or is that extra something different? Like, how's that going to be presented? Is that a video or?
I'm building like a booklet, like yeah, like a journal thing. So there would be spaces with questions regarding this card and this card and
Oh, amazing. So yeah, I think that'd probably be like a separate
yeah,
rather than
I'm
just
gonna upgrade like on Etsy or no, I mean not a humongous price, something $12 or
yeah, nice. I'm just trying to think about Saturn through Pisces. I've made a slide that says Saturn through Pisces, and now I cannot remember. So that will come later. I'll probably just do a little 60-second Insta on that because I'm not sure what that is now. But we've come to the houses. So I don't know, Amu, do you want me to say which houses are impacted for each, or would you prefer to do that?
You can go ahead, I guess, or you can make the six first, or I can make the six first and you make the six last.
Let's do that. You go
Good.
on 1 through 6.
Yeah. So the first house, Sagittarius. So if you have Sagittarius placement, your first house is impacted, which is about the I am, the self. So your appearance and your outward personality. After that, we have Scorpio, second house. The second house is about possession, money, value, and skill. So whatever you possess in your resources. Libra, third house. Third house is about mental activity, right? So your environment and learning and as well your sibling and communication skills. After that, we have Virgo in the fourth house. Fourth house is about your inner world, so what you need and to feel nurtured. So home, parents, your roots, your inner security, basically. After that, we have Leo, fifth house. So I'm a Leo rising. So fifth house is about romance, children, fun, creativity. So it's your personal creativity. Well, I feel like I can relate to this. I mean, I just started a new hat collection. So I don't know why I have all these ideas. I've been building sketches and just how I've been creating that document for tarot and things. So yeah, yeah.
Yes, I love it. That those hats are like, you know, I'm a hat person. I'm surprised I don't have one on right now. In fact, yeah, I'm gonna definitely cop one when I.
Like sometimes I wish there was more time in one day so I can create more things. And
Yeah,
especially with crochet, it's like sometimes I want the thing to be finished now. I know I cannot go faster. And I mean, the amount of thing you can do with a piece of string is like you're limited in one day, right?
mm-hmm.
So for the sixth house, we have Cancer. Cancer. The sixth house is about your daily life. So your work, whatever service you offer, or whether it's monetized or not, your health and your self-improvement. So all of this is going to be impacted for you if you have any Cancer placement.
Nice. And remember, people, you can use both your sun and rising. So if you are what we on to Gemini, sun or rising, you are looking at the seventh house being impacted. So that's your lovers, your spouse, your ex, open enemies, any sort of partner. So that could be business, business, romantic, anything, cooperation and competition. So that's Gemini's. Taurus, sun or rising, you have the eighth house being triggered, which is for joint finances, credit cards, debt, sex, anything you consider taboo, inheritance and transformation. Aries, sun or rising, you have the ninth house impacted. So that's about study, travel, the great cosmic quest, the internet, higher learning, religion, and big dreams. Where did I get to? Oh, Pisces. If you are Pisces, sun or rising, you're the 10th house. So that's your career and ambitions, how you make your mark on the world, your reputation, what you're known for, essentially. And then 11th house, Aquarian, sun or rising, your 11th house of friends, networks, social circles, and what you're wishing for is hit by this new moon. And finally, Capricorn, sun or rising, it's the 12th house for you, and that's the deepest, darkest, most sensitive part of your chart. It's your fears, your spirituality, self-sabotage, dreams, withdrawal, all of that kind of dark, shadowy stuff. So for me this month, like I mentioned, or this lunation even, it's the first house of my kind of appearance and image, self-image. So I think, yeah, that has kind of been impacted in a sense because I am in a state of flux. I'm like trying to reimagine how I make money and how I present. And not even trying, like it's just naturally occurred that I need to. Like, I don't know if it's because
It's not even a rebranding to me. It's more like of an upgrade or more alignment or niche down, you know.
Yeah, exactly. It's not like I've engineered this, but it's just necessary in a sense. Like, yeah, you just have to roll with the punches and move and adapt. So I'm doing that. And then the seventh house, spouses, exes, partnership. Yeah, I'm not sure about that one so much. I guess that's this time it's my sun sign that's hitting. So
Well, partnership, it could be related to BQOP, like
yeah,
it doesn't have to be romantic or
yeah, true. So you and I are always squirreling away trying to build the community, and yeah, I think romantically there's a date on the horizon tomorrow, so watch this space. Don't buy a hat just yet, Amu. You just make one. But yeah, I've got a date tomorrow, and also like with the birth activism, I'm finding my tribe a bit more with that now that I've become the free birth doula and rebranded. Sort of, maybe that was 6 months ago, I'm not sure. No, I think it wasn't quite so long ago as that, but yeah, it's kind of drawn a different type of collaborator to me because it's more clear what I'm about. So that's good. And did you cover, so you got the Leo and what else? Taurus, fifth house?
Taurus, yeah, so money.
Mm.
Money. But yeah, I feel like well, again, those two are related, money and creativity, because my creativity allow me to make money, right? So I'm really focused on that, and I feel like my intention are and will be really aligned. I mean, business. I've been talking about this all year long, so nothing new.
Fair enough. Okay, awesome. So that's what houses are impacted. Are you going to give us a little tarot reading now?
Yes. Well, I wanted to talk about the Temperance card because it's a card associated to Sagittarius, and basically the Temperance is all about balance. So bringing balance and patience into your life, it's key elements. And also there's this kind of suggested vibe of, when you say buy the peace, like buying peace, like being the peacekeeper and take an approach to avoid extremes, like we mentioned earlier. And also we have, so the Temperance card is number 14. So when you reduce it, you get 5. So it's about isolation, conflict, perspective, and change. So the word perspective really ring a bell to me because, when we mention having a moderated approach towards things, it's like take a step back and reevaluate your perception because, sometimes you're too much in the thing that you can't even clearly see what's going on. And then from the moment you retract yourself or take a step back, you're like, oh, well, I was screaming for no reason or this and that. So basically, no extreme. Take a step back, cool down, and then evaluate the option and take what's best for everyone. I mean, not necessarily thinking about just your peace of mind, but you can like add a little water in your wine sometime, Sometimes it's you that is doing too much. So
yeah, there's definitely such a Saggy energy in it. Like my dad is Sag rising and my mum's Cancer. So like she'll be all like, feeling, and he's like this expanse, he's like a planet out here, and we're just like feet on the ground. And he's Jamaican as well, which helps. He's like so laid back. He's vertical, but horizontal, I don't know which. He's very laid back. So yeah, that definitely resonates for me. Just like, yeah, when you step back and breathe, you're like, oh yeah, actually calm down.
yeah.
Yeah. Amazing. So that's the Temperance card associated with Sagittarius. Brilliant.
Should we put one card, like one oracle card or something? Okay, I'm running.
Do I have a deck nearby? Must do. What kind of tarot reader am I if I don't have a deck to hand?
All right. We have the same oracle deck I've been using for weeks, months. I keep it in my bag. It's easier. So, wisdom, oracle wisdom. What kind of wisdom you have for us today? Oh, this one kind of. Ooh, oh my God. Yo. Well, basically, this card is called deep, deepest knowledge or deep knowledge, deeper knowledge. Speaking about wisdom.
Oh, Saggy, good. Yeah. Wow.
And it's number 43. Number 43, when you read this, you get 7, which is the number of wisdom and growth and all those things. So you see the moon and there's an owl standing on the moon. So you see how the owl sees everything. It's the symbol of the eye. The owl sees everything. So, and the owl can see the bigger picture because it can see from behind his head to the next behind,
Yeah, it's 360, isn't it? Her head rotates.
Yeah. So literally that's what the card said. So like be aware of your surrounding, be aware of what's happening around you. Don't just think about yourself. See the bigger picture and act accordingly.
Yeah, love
Be
that.
wise. Be wise.
So good. These cards, man. They like, I don't know why I'm shocked every time that they're like just so
For
perfect.
real.
I'm still like, ah, wow, it works.
There's no surprise, but it's a surprise.
Yeah. How's that work? So this dove out the pack, and it's really so saggy as well, because it's the Knight of Wands. And to me, like the Sag glyph, is like a centaur. So it's a someone with, it's a human body, and then like the horse's leg.
Yeah.
And what does that look like to you? I mean, it's not, it's somebody riding a horse, which knights often are, but the interpretation of the Knight of Wands is like they're just so energetic, so full of ideas and passion and adventure and excitement that I think this is like a bit of a caution of like,
Yeah.
don't be so sad that you actually miss the opportunity right in front of you, or you're, yeah, don't let it pass you.
Because you know how knights are taking action and wands is fire energy, it's passion. So it's like these card this card have a lot of drive and a lot of energy, and it's like they're going head first, but they don't look around, they don't take time to, sit and let the horse eat and sleep and everything.
Exactly. And it can be too impulsive, like, yeah, we
Like
got it.
your horse might get tired at one point, Relax.
I think so, yeah.
Relax.
Cool. All right, nice. And oh yeah, so we have a ceremony section. So what you can just pause this, but what we ask you to do is write your new moon intentions, and we suggest saying what the biggest one is, and then what the maybe 4 lesser ones are. And then for each, you can write what you can do in the next 24 hours to further that goal, what you can do in the next 2 weeks, and what you can do in the next month. And just write them down, maybe call and tell a friend, or maybe do it in a group. And that way you're kind of accountable, and people might actually come and say, oh, yo, you said you were going to email that job offer. Like, did you do it? And it just helps a bit. I
That's
have,
a wonderful idea. I
yeah,
know, because every time I'm telling you, oh, I want to do this, you're like, did you do it? Did you do it? I'm like, no, bitch, relax, no man.
yeah, you are. Amazing. Yeah, I sometimes regret it too, because I recently gave a talk to Yoga Birth, and we did this exercise as a sort of 15 of us all in the birth world, and now I'm like, shit, they're all gonna be like, yo, you said you were gonna become chair of the MVP, the Maternity Voices Partnership in your area. I'm like, oh, I said that.
Right.
So yeah, but it is good. It just keeps them alive in our life, because we're all so busy that you can sometimes have the best will in the world and the best intention, and then 2 weeks later you're like, oh snap, did I do anything?
I forgot.
So yeah, that is us. It's a little short this week because life and December, but that was really lovely to connect with you all and watch this space for the Discord group. And the next lunation is, are we still, oh my gosh, there's still one more for this year.
Yes.
I kind of feel like this year actually finishes on the 21st of December though, with Yule, but obviously in like, normal world it doesn't. So yes, we'll be back for
Babylon world.
yeah, in Babylon. We'll be back for the final lunation, which is the full moon in Cancer on December 27th, 2020.
Yay. I'm excited for the last one. Oh my
I
God.
know, it's weird, isn't
But
it?
we're not coming back. No, I'm lying. It's a joke. We'll still be there in 2024.
You know what, as well, I'm sure the full moon in Cancer, or was it new moon in Cancer earlier this year? That was fire. Like, it was
Yeah.
so powerful. All the women I know were like, what is happening? Rain, help me. And I'm like, yeah, sorry. Cancer,
Yeah.
Cancer moon.
Yeah.
You up,
I
because
remember.
it's ruled by the moon. It's all that water of the moon and Cancer. And yeah.
Yeah.
Strap in, people.
Yeah.
Amu and I will be there to guide you through it. We'll be fine.
And until next time, like, share, subscribe, you know the thing. Oh, follow our Insta page as well, Black Queen of Pentacles. You can find me, Amu Clarity, and Rain at the Freebird Dula.
That's it. Yeah, like, share, subscribe. Mwah, mwah, mwah. We'll see you at the end of the year. Love you. Love life. Bye.
Bye.